What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. I'm coming back today with more Dokkan Battle. Now, we haven't talked about the Shadow Dragon fights, and we really need to do that. So what I've done here is I've taken myself into the first Shadow Dragon fight. Now, I already did kind of destroy this event and laughed at this event, frankly, with the DBS Superheroes team, or the mostly comprised of those units. And a lot of that is because Guard. Guard is definitely going to make that a cakewalk. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to use the anniversary units. Now, by all accounts, the DBS superhero units are technically newer units because as far as these go, these are like a February level meta, at least as far as JP goes. And the DBS superheroes units came out a month later and were released on Global and JP at the same time. So we've had them around for a long time. We're kind of spoiled on it. But I want to use the anniversary units. So what I've done here is I have comprised a team of all, if we go in here, Battle of Fate and Power of Wishes, or Battle of Fate or Power of Wishes units. That'll at least give them the 170, and there's an outside chance, and actually I just canceled that out, but now there's an outside chance that there will be some units on here that don't get the full 200%. In fact, a lot of these units may not, but some of them actually will. So that's the good news. The other half of that is they all have Guard. Every single one of them is Guard. So that will help us out big time. That should drop our damage coefficient drastically. And I tried to run a team that was just based around all the units that would be in that 200% meta. And the honest answer here is if your units don't have Guard, you're going to need some items and it's not going to feel great. But units with Guard seem to absolutely dominate this. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to start off with Gohan, actually. Gohan is going to work really well here. Man, he's not going to get a lot of ki, though. And I think that's the biggest downside to him. Let's see. And I don't think that Gohan's going to feed him either. Yeah. And I really don't want him there. I want Piccolo right there. You know, I wonder if I put Piccolo right here. I don't see that really changing much. Let's see. 2 key skills, 2 key skills. Whereas if we put them together, it's only 1. So we'll do that, actually. I think that may actually work. Piccolo's going to have a lot of defense, a lot of guard, and he's going to use super here. So this will be a good situation. And then Gohan will be able to get all of that. He'll get his use super. I don't know if this Gohan will. No, he will not get a use super. So probably that might be a better situation. Let's see what happens here. I do want to be a little respectful of the key. I don't want to go too crazy. But Piccolo should absolutely dominate this. Now, once again, if you go in here with units that don't have guard, Haze Shenron can hurt pretty badly. His base attacks can get up to 200% damage, so you really need that guard skill. If you don't have guard, you might wind up in a world of hurt. And as you can see here, without critical hits, we are definitely going to be at a major disadvantage. Now, he disables just about everything. He's got stun disabled, seal disabled. You can't lower his attack or his defense, so you've just got to keep working on it. Raising your own defense, which Gohan will actually do, and raising your own attack will be good tactics in this. But from my experience, guard is just far more reliable. And, I mean, frankly, since you are going at this from more of a defensive standpoint, guard is just better. Now, the physical units I am slightly worried about, but I'll be honest with you, with guard, I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. The downside is if they don't get any criticals, they're not going to be producing damage. Now, this is kind of like a worst-case scenario, but you know, I'm kind of prepared for it. Let's see. You know, strangely enough, I think, honestly, this actually might be the best way to handle this situation. Let's do that. I don't think they're going to get hit hard enough to really get hurt too badly, but we do want to be careful here. Okay, we're not going to get a use super, so I'm just going to go for a base level super attack. I don't want to go crazy. A lot of these units get a lot of extra ki, so you know, the more we can work with that, the better. All right. So Goku, Goku and Vegeta didn't really do much of anything there. Like I said, with the physical units, we have to have criticals to really produce damage. But they also shouldn't take an insane amount of damage. They're taking some. Oh, okay. They're not taking some. There we go. I think, honestly, with the other team, I periodically saw them take 5-digit damage. It is what it is. But once they get an SA off, nah, they shouldn't. Ooh, and we're getting criticals with these guys. Nice. Very nice. All right, we got a critical with them. It is what it is. And we're already about halfway through with the fight. So, as I said, this is going to be stupid easy. All right, let's go. Critical? You got good critical hit in you. No critical, okay. I think they've got double-digit critical damage. I've recently gone through with a lot of these units, and I've given them a lot of the combo, or say combo, but the ones that are like critical and SA, or critical and evasion, or something like that. Like, I've given a lot of those combos to a lot of these units, so I expect big things. All right. So we're going to get a U-Super out of Gohan. That's the great news. The downside is I don't know if we're going to get a U-Super out of these guys. And I think the answer is honestly no. Let's see. Piccolo, what are you going to do here? Okay, we can do that. We can get a Super with Piccolo. We're just not going to get a U-Super. That's fine. Okay, I'm glad that he's eating the SA, because he'll pretty much laugh at it. If you got hit with that in any other realm, he would your unit would be absolutely decimated. So we're in good luck here that Gohan's in the front eating that SA. All right, 3.5 mil noise. Let's keep going. Haven't needed to drop an item yet. I do have the Bulma memory on tap. Hopefully I don't need it. Hopefully she doesn't, just pop in here and get used because we're a little lower. I'd love to see us beat this without ever having to use an item. Or a memory, for that matter. Piccolo, what you got there, Chief? Boom. Nice. All right. You love to see it, guys. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, so we did use Bulma. We didn't really need to. We'd have been fine without it. Unfortunately, I forgot to unqueue it. I'm going to go ahead and move Gohan to the back here. In fact, let's put them up front. Give them a U-Super. Ooh, that'll really feed them up. Gohan... Okay, Gohan's going to get a U-Super too, so that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. This may actually be the last rotation if this plays out right. So worth noting, we did use a Bulma item, or Bulma support memory, but we didn't really need to. It wasn't really that necessary, but it is what it is at the end of the day. All right, 7.2 mil, 6.2 mil. Let's go. Crit. Can we get a crit? Nice. Yeah, like their critical level is like 15. Their double attack is like 20. So they should be producing all over the place. They're really solid. And I want to emphasize these units are not link leveled yet. So the amount of damage they're producing here pales in comparison to what they're actually truly capable of. So this will probably be the last attack of this match. Like I said, this one's silly and stupid easy. If you run it with the superheroes units... Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Just finish them off. Just stop playing. Just stop playing around. If you run it with the superheroes team, the superheroes units, you'll absolutely wreck them out. And I'd be willing to bet we could even auto-run it as such. In fact, this team may have been able to auto-run it. Hard to tell. But nevertheless, guys, the key there is guard. If you've got guard, you're going to be just fine. Everything on this one is essentially all about the defense. So, guard rate, really making this happen. There you guys go. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want to see other teams in this event. We'll come back and we'll talk about Raid Shenron next time, because that one's a little more difficult. But like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys again for more Dokkan Battle real soon.